Hello, everyone. Welcome to Class 72. Today we'll be covering fictional sports.
I did Top Ball from The Simpsons. This game was created in comedy TV show The Simpsons. As home character in The Simpsons said, Top Ball is a combination of a bunch of sports. As Homer says, Top Ball uses different parts of sports like dribbling the infield fly rule from baseball and also an epidemic of concussions, making this game a fun game. The equipment needed a smartphone, 13 balls of varying size, bats made of glass, chalk, and armor.
I chose Quidditch. Quidditch is a fictional sport or game in the world of Harry Potter or the Wizarding World. Essentially, the game involves two teams, each aiming to score the most points. The team who achieves the set goal when the time is up wins. And the players use flying broomsticks and protective gear while playing the game, as it is often quite dangerous and because the players are suspended from the ground and also hurling projectiles. There are 7 players on each team, each consisting of 3 chasers, 2 beaters, a keeper, and a seeker. The chasers and the keeper respectively score and defend with or against the quaffle. Beaters are responsible for batting the bludgers away from their teammates and toward the opposing team. The seeker most notably locates and captures the golden snitch, which would gain the appropriate team 150 points along with ending the game. That's basically.
XD from All for the Game by Nora Sakovic. XD is a fictional sport created by Nora Sakovic in the 3-book series All for the Game. XD is essentially an indoor lacrosse where players are allowed to hit the ball against the wall to pass to other players. The objective of the game is to outscore your opponent. Strikers play the offensive side and try to score with rackets similar to lacrosse rackets. Backliners play the defensive line and try to prevent the opposing team from scoring. The dealers serve the ball and can act as both defense and offense when needed. The goalkeeper guards the goal.
I chose The Hunger Games from The Hunger Games, and it's from a book/movie series known as The Hunger Games. And it's a morbid and brutal competition that takes place annually in a country known as Panem. And one girl and one boy are chosen from each of the 12 districts as tributes. And they're basically trained for a week and then sent to an arena to fight to death. And then the last person standing becomes the winner, and they live in luxury and like richness forever.
Okay, so I chose the Jaric, which is a popular 2-player game from Star Wars. The teams of holographic creatures battle each other on circular board. Both players have 2 pieces each in the beginning of the game. The pieces are located on the 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th spaces of the half-boards. The possible pieces include Gurk, Grimtash the Molitor, the Hojix, the Kintan Strider, the Claw Slug, the Mantalian Sabrip, the Monarch, the Gnagok, the Bobas, the Scrimp, and the Karkath. Each piece has an attack, health, range, and movement stat along with a special ability. The attack represents the damage dealt, the health represents the amount of damage can be taken, the range represents how far the unit can attack, and the movement represents how far the unit can move per turn. Once the unit's health reaches 0, it is removed from the board.
Pod racing is from Star Wars. It is a dangerous racing sport performed by repulsor crafts known as pod racers, which are small one-man crafts propelled by large engines. In the Star Wars universe, pod racing was popular on planets such as Malacea, Kurgans, Theron, Cantonica, and Tatooine, and individuals who competed in these games were known as pod racers. Racers would perform multiple laps on the racetrack, moving at dangerous and deadly speeds. Races could then be projected for entertainment throughout the galaxy. With the new public to power in the galaxy, they banned pod racing due to its dangerous nature.